Welcome back. In this one, we're going to take a look at how to style the services section of our page and also how to create reusable styles using styled components. That's funny to say. Let's head into it. Okay, so we're going to switch over here. And basically what I want to do is let's hit npm start, get this up and running. Okay, so as you can see, we kind of have this style going on here of text here and image here with some padding over here. I kind of wanted to have the same thing on this page as well, this section, and on the FAQ section as well. So the spacing and the styling and everything. So what we're going to do is let's head over here to our component, and actually let's just do this outside of the component. So in the source, I'm going to create a new file called styles.js. So if you do want to separate your style components, you can, okay? The way I like to do it is I like to do kind of like page layouts or page styles that we reuse. I like to add those in the new file, and then specific styles for the components, I like to do that inside, okay? So I use a separate file here to basically do the layout styling mostly. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and what I'm gonna do is literally just copy paste what we had in our about section. So I'm gonna go here in the about section, and I'm gonna get these styled components. Let's do about, let's do the description and the image. So I'm gonna copy everything here over. We can even get the hide one because I think we're going to be reusing that one. So literally just cutting everything out from here. I'm going to paste it here. Okay. Now if I do export default, that's not going to work because that's only going to export one thing that I want to. So what I'm going to do is go for each individual file up here and say export const about, like that. And that way we can import it using the curly brackets like this. Okay, and I can import multiple ones, hide and all the rest. So let's go up here and just copy this export and just paste it on each one of these like that. Okay, now one final thing is we don't have styled imported here from styled components. So we can say import styled from styled components. Perfect. Okay, now we can head into our about section right here. And we're not using the styled anymore, so we can get rid of it. Or I'm gonna leave it because we might use it later on. I'm just gonna leave it here. All I'm gonna say is import about, comma, description, comma, image from / styles. Like that, and hit save. If we take a look, it's gonna say hide is not defined, so let's also import that, comma, hide, hit save. And there we go, everything is still working the same way. Now the cool thing is I can go here to my services section because that's what we're gonna be styling up now. And I can import all of those things. Let's go here and say styles, import, about, comma, description, comma, image from / styles. There we go. Now this about, maybe we can change it to another name if you wanted to, maybe something more general like basic layout or layout. So you can do that if you want to. Okay, there we go. So now what I can do is literally take this about and paste it right here besides these services. Okay, and down here and hit save. Let's take a look, and look at that, we have pre-applied styling already to it. That's pretty cool. And we can do the same thing to the description and all of the other ones. So let's grab description, change up description, go down here, change this up like that. And let's also do image. So let's get the image and change this up like that. Bam, look at that. We styled this in like 10 seconds. Pretty cool. Okay, now what if I want to customize this? about. Maybe I want this to be slightly different compared to the about section that we just made. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Check this out. I'm going to go down here and say const services is equal to styled. Now I can do div here, and I can pretty much go here back to the styles and copy everything over like that. But another cool thing that you can do in styled components is you can get rid of this div and the dot and just add parentheses and just say styled about, which is basically gonna copy everything over from this about in the services section. So that's really cool. So we don't need any of these properties anymore. We can pretty much get rid of everything like that. Yeah, delete. There we go. And now I can copy and change this to services to make more sense. Like that. And hit save. If we take a look, styled is not defined, so we need to define, so we need to import that. Import styled from styled components. And let's take a look now. There we go. Look at that. It still works fine. So I just changed up the name here. We imported the styles. And now if I want to modify something from services, like I can add a background of light blue, I can do that. So if I want to customize this part. But for now, let's just grab the H2 in here. So this part, I'm going to add a bit of padding to it. So padding bottom, I'm going to say 5 rem. Let's also get the paragraph in here. I'm going to change up the width a bit and make it smaller, 70%, and add a bit of padding top, 2 rem, 0 to the right, 4 to the bottom, and 0 to the left. Okay, just a bit of spacing in there. Now let's make up the cards sections so they show up one next to each other, because right now they're not. So I'm gonna go down here and say const cards is equal to styled div. In here, I'm gonna say display flex and flex wrap wrap. So I'm gonna copy over the cards, go up here where we have cards, replace this like that and like that. Okay, so now they come one next to each other, which is fantastic. And they also wrap, so when they have the necessary space. Okay, let's also create a card. Const card is equal to styled div, like that. I'm gonna add a flex basis here. Let's do 20 rem. And I'm gonna grab the icons in here, display flex, and align items center. So let's replace each individual card. So card, get rid of that, and change up each one of these. Well, I think I messed it up. It's this one here. Good. And the last one right here. Okay. There we go. So now they're kind of one next to each other. That's perfect. Okay. What else do we want to make? Let's see here. Let's grab the H3 here and make it nicer. I don't like the way it looks. So that is inside the icon here. I'm going to grab the H3. I'm going to add a bit of margin left to push it away from the icon. I'm going to change the background to white and the color to black. And the padding is going to be 1 rem. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, that's good. So there we go. So if you want to customize, you can literally just add styled parentheses and copy over those settings. Lastly, before I go, let's add some fonts to this, Google Fonts. Go here, let's see which one shall we use. I think I picked up Inter, if I believe so, and Lobster. So go here to the search and let's search up Inter. This one, I'm gonna click on it. We're gonna get the regular, so click on that, and the bold, click on that. And now we're gonna go back here to Google Fonts. I'm also gonna get Lobster to add to the logo. So click on Lobster, select Style. Then we're gonna go here to the embedded and copy over everything in the link here. Now go here to public index.html and just paste it in here somewhere, right above like a link tag here, and hit save. Okay, now we can go over to our global style and just add the necessary styles. So let's see what we want to change here. Let's just go to the body and just add font family, Inter sans serif. I'm going to copy this over. Let's add it to the button. I think that's going to be it. Let's see here. That looks much, much nicer. Perfect. Very good. Let's see. Do I need to add it somewhere else? Let's go here to... Let's see, should I add it here to the services? No, because it applies everywhere. We're going to add it eventually to the nav that we're going to be making. Okay, so that's going to be it for this one. We're going to keep it short and simple. Lastly, we have the FAQ section to style up, so we're going to head into that. I'm going to push this up to GitHub, and I'll see you in the next one.